All right, folks, welcome back to Douglas. It is a crappy little rain coming down right now as we get ready to start game 2. Hawks dropped the first one. Gonna see what we can do here in the second game. On the mound, starting this out for the Hawks, number 15, Talon Dagnott from Camden County. I'll go over the lineup here in a second. Ooh. First pitch. Drills the umpire on the inside of his leg. That's going to work out good for this game. That looked like it hurt. He was already kind of limping. Now he's going to be more kind of limping. Is that a word? More kind of? All right, let's get it to it here. All right, Talon on the mound. Travis Stroud behind the plate. Jesse at third, Diego at short, Brandon Musak at second. Over at first, Stephen Tavares. Left field, Bryce Marshman, Tanner Langley at center. And over in right, Trey Jones. Nice foul tip catch there. What do we got? So our count 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs here on the leadoff hitter for game number 2. Number 2 at the plate for the Vikings, Connor Guy. Oh, good pitch. Didn't get the call. I like that pitch. I like the spot, like the location. Don't like the call. 2-2. Oh, man. Come on, baby. You got to give us that. We need it. We need it. Full count. 3-2. Temperature slowly dropping here. Cold rain coming down as Connor Guy, the leadoff hitter for the Vikings, draws a leadoff walk. At the plate for the Vikings now, number 42, Ira Jeffries Harris. Nice pitch. Strike 1. Tavares holding the runner at first. Jammed. Little flingle over Jesse's head. You hate those. Nothing you can do about it. That'll be a base hit. Vikings now runners first and second. Number 15 at the plate, Brody Dalton. Umpire, quick check of the ball for some reason. All right, here we go. Runners first and second for the Vikings, no outs. That's a little low in the zone. Ball 1. He's working low. Got to get it up a bit. Not going to get those low calls so far. 2-0. Nice pitch. Fouled that one off the handle. 2-1. Inside, 3-1. So the rain's almost, looks like it's stopped. Just enough to wet everything down. Nice pitch, high fly ball left side. Jesse giving chase in foul territory. That's going to go out of play over the third base dugout. It's going to run the count full, 3-2. Ground ball, foul. Count stays 3-2. Outside, ball 4. That's going to load them up with no outs here, top of the first. All right, that's going to draw a timeout from Coach Tim. He's going to go out and talk to his pitcher and his defense. Be back with you shortly. All right, getting back to it here. Vikings threatening early in game 2, top of the first. They got bases loaded, no outs. Inside corner called strike 1. Fouls that one off. 0-2. Ground ball in play left side. That's going to get through. That's going to score 1. May have a play at the plate. Here we go. Here we go. Not in time. That plate's 2 runs. It'll be a 2-run double for Yana Kindo, number 11, for the Vikings. Vikings take an early lead, 2-0 here over the Hawks. No action in the bullpen right now. Coach is going to let him figure this one out. It's good for him early in the year. That pitch a little high in the zone. Vikings now runners second and third with no outs. Fouls that one off. 1-1. Ooh, good stop by Stroud behind the plate. Saved a run, knocking that baseball down. Great defensive play. At the plate now, right now for the Vikings, number 33, Jonathan Davila. Fouls that one off. 2-2. Great pitch, not getting the call. A little bit out. Full count, 3-2. Not getting that outside call. Ball 4, loads them up. Hawks in a bind right now. Bases loaded, no outs, down 2-0, top of the first. Good pitch, strike one. Number 5, Roydam Perez at the plate for the Vikings. Ground ball toward the shortstop, flips to second for 1, over to first for 2. Double play good, but they did play to run. Vikings extend their lead 3-0. Hawks now, though, with 2 outs. Vikings going to have a runner on third. You see the guy try to stand in front of our shortstop? Yeah. Shit, I would have thrown over and got his butt for doing that. All right, 2 outs here. Number 3, Isaac Incinelli at the plate. First pitch strike, 0-1 count, 2 outs. That one got away from him a little bit. One. Good pitch, line drive. That's going to right center. That's going to land in the grass. That's going to get to the wall. He's going to be at second. That'll be an RBI double for Incinelli. Vikings extend their lead 4-0 now over the Hawks. And that's going to bring up number 6, Maurice Days. First pitch in there, called strike. 2 outs, runner on second for the Vikings. Yes, he did. That was a strike anyway. 0-2. Comes inside, jams him. Left side, knock. Is it going to go foul? It is going to go foul. Good job. That was cutting it close. Jesse stayed on it long enough. As soon as it hit foul territory, he picked it up so it couldn't roll back. Smart move defensively. With a ball rolling that slow, had no chance of throwing the guy out at first. Count stays 0-2. Ground ball. Fielded by Diego at short. The throw to first. In time. Did he get? Yep. Good stretch and falling stretch and catch by Taveras over at first to get out number 3 to stop the bleeding. Top of the first in the books here, game number 2. Hawks down 4-0 to the Vikings. All right, here we go. Bottom of the first. Hawks down 4-0 to the Vikings. Leading it off, number 14, Tanner Langley. Center fielder. First pitch is low. Way outside, 2-0. Just a bit outside. That pitch in there for strike one, 2-1. Ground ball in play left side, fielded by the third baseman. A throw over to first in time for out number one. Coming to the plate for the Hawks, number one, the right fielder, Trey Jones. Trey batting .294 on the year with a home run, 7 RBIs. Decent start. First pitch in there for a strike. Fouls that one off his foot. Oh, 2 count, 1 out. Fouls that one off. Count stays 0-2. Comes inside for a ball. 1-2. Swing and a miss, drop, strike 3. Trey runs down the first, catcher throws for the out. Out number 2. And that's going to bring up number 21, Jesse Brown, our third baseman out of Staunton River. Ground ball over to second. The throw. Over to first in time for out number 3. That's going to wrap up the first inning. Hawks still down 4-0. All right, here we go. Top of the second. Still on the mound for the Hawks. Talon Dagnott. First pitch to lead it off. Inside corner. Strike one. Got that one. Number 27, Noah Sema at the plate for the Vikings. Outside, 1-1. Just a bit outside there, 2-1. Inside corner. Strike two. 2-2. Let's go. Got to get some energy down there. Got to get them going. Outside. That's going to run it full. 3-2. Not going to lie. Not the best day to play baseball, weather-wise. Ball four outside. Noah Sema draws the leadoff walk here in the top of the second. It's going to bring up number 2, Connor Guy, with no outs, a runner on first for the Vikings. Squares the bunt, pokes it over to third, fielded by Brown. The throw to first, not in time. Decent bunt. He was playing back when he just dropped it down on the bunt. Yeah, tough to defend against that. Great bunt by Connor Guy from the Vikings. All right, no outs, runners first and second. Hard ground ball past the first baseman by Ira Jeffries Harris. Bobbled over in right field. That's going to play to run. That'll be a RBI double for Jeffries Harris. All right, looks like we're going to have a pitching change for the Hawks. Coach K-Mac goes out there, calls timeout. We're going to take a short break here while the new pitcher warms up. And we'll be back to Douglas here shortly. All right, getting back to action here. New pitcher for the Hawks, number 19, Brody Strickland, 6'1", 160, righty, freshman from Jackson County. He's going to toe the rubber with no outs. Runners second and third, and the Hawks down 5-0 here in the top of the second. Number 15, Brody Dalton at the plate for the Vikings. First pitch in there, called strike one. High fly ball. Brown giving chase. Over at the fence. It's going to go out of play. That foul ball is going to make it an 0-2 count on Dalton. High fly ball center field. Tanner's underneath it, makes the catch. The runners are tagging. They are going to make it safely. All right, looks like the runner second left early on the tag, and is he called out? He is called out. All right, that's 2 outs now. However, Vikings did play to run on that. Extend their lead.
6-0.
6-0 over the Hawks right now. Nice pitch in there on number 11 to start it out. Strike one. Number 11, Yano Kindo at the plate. Nice. Dude, that thing looked like it was going to hit him. Comes back in. Just misses the inside corner for ball one. It's kind of nasty, the old Submariners sidearm action. That's outside, 2-1. A little low in the zone, 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike three, out number 3. That's going to wrap up the top of the second. So we head to the bottom. The Hawks are looking for the bats. All right, here we go. Bottom of the second, leading it off for the Hawks, number 2, Bryce Marchman. Hawks down 6-0 to the St. John's River State Vikings. That pitch in there for ball one. kind of look good. We'll take the call. That one's a called strike. 1-1. Number 20, Cale Brannon on the mound for the Vikings. Ground ball left side. That's going to get through for a base hit for Bryce Marchman to lead it off here in the bottom of the second. Yeah. And that's going to bring up number 16, Steven Tavares, the 6'2", 235er infielder, pitcher, freshman from Jefferson. Mostly playing a little first base. All right, Hawks with a runner at first and no outs. Tavares at the plate. First pitch is high, ball 1. High fly ball right side. Second baseman giving chase. Right fielder. Second baseman makes the catch in right short, shallow right field for out number 1. And with 1 out, that's going to bring up number 5, Danny Grant from Tallulah Falls. Up in the zone, ball 1. 1 out, runner at first for the Hawks. Foul ball. 1-1. That's in and down. 2-1. High fly ball left side. Left fielder's under it. He makes the catch for out number 2. And with 2 outs, runner on first, that's going to bring up number 6, Diego Gonzalez, the 5'9", 175 infielder freshman, also from Tallulah Falls. First pitch is a ball. For the work up here. Is it dead?
Yes, anytime you use it.
Don't worry about it. I think we got power. All right, where we 1-1 on Diego. Fouls that one off. I believe that puts us at 1-2. With 2 outs, runner at first. Pick off attempt at first. Bryce back safely. One and two, 2 outs. Runner at first. Good job fighting that off. Foul ball. Count stays 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Got him leaning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Marchman takes off, ground ball to the shortstop. The throw over to first for out number 3. And that's going to wrap up the bottom of the second. Hawks still down 6-0. Here we go. All right, top of the third. Scores still 6-0. New pitcher for the Hawks, number 17, Dylan Huntley, 6'4", 205, righty freshman from Effingham County. Number 33, Jonathan Davila at the plate for the Vikings. First pitch a little bit high in the zone, ball 1. Strike 1. 1-1. Little up, little out. Ball 2. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Ball 4 up in the zone. Davila draws a leadoff walk here in the top of the third. And that's going to bring up number 5, Roy Dan Perez. Runner at first, no outs. First pitch, a little low in the zone, ball one. High, sky high, fly ball to the left. Bryce is under it. Makes the catch for out number one.
You remember that when we were at Augusta, the last pitch, and then hit it up, right?
That's going to bring up number three, Isaac Incinelli, with one out and a runner on first. Swing and a miss, strike one. A little bit outside. 1-1. A little low in the zone. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first for the Vikings. Fouls that one off. 2-2. Pick off Temp over at first. Runner back safely. Little inside. It's going to run it full. 3-2, 1 out. Hard line drive to the right center gap. That's going to bounce and go to the wall. He rounds first, heading to second. Rounding third, going home. Might have him in a run down at second. Got him. Got it. Oh, come on. Come on. That double's going to score a run for the Vikings. Extend their lead 7-0. I thought he had him on that throw back to second. He was back safely. Coach Tim calls a timeout. We'll talk to the boys, talk to the guys, the men. Keep forgetting it's not high school. I'd like to be a fly on the wall for some of these conversations here with Coach. Umpire's going to go out there and tell him, let's get it going, Coach. All right, no changes defensively. All right, that's going to leave the Vikings with 1 out and a runner at second. They're up 7-0 now. And that's going to bring up number 6, Maurice Days. Nice pitch outside corner called strike one. Good block there by Stroud. One. What is it? 0-2? Wait, did he swing?
Oh,
No.
yes, it is.
He called it a strike? Oh,
He
shit.
said on the swing.
Oh, okay. 0-2 count. 1 out. Caught me off guard there. Ooh, good job by Stroud. Catching that one hopper. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, good job blocking that up. Runner's going to advance on that one. Two count, 1 out. Runner at third for the Vikings. Outside, 3-2. Line drive over to right field. That's going to fall in for a hit. It's going to score a run on the single by Days. Vikings up 8-0 now over the Hawks. All right, at the plate now for the Vikings, number 27, Noah Sema. First pitch in there, a little up in the zone, ball 1. Ground ball pass, a diving third baseman out into left field. That's going to be a single. Vikings with runners first and second off that hit. Still just 1 out. Bounce off Stroud's glove, throw to third, not in time. Runner's going to advance on that. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. All right, 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runners second and third for the Vikings. Up in the zone, 2-0. You got to throw it right down the middle. There we go. Throw it down the middle for a strike. It's a line drive caught by our center fielder for out number 2. The runners will tag and score on the sacrifice fly. Man, not getting any calls on the edges of the plate. Got to throw it down the middle and then piece it up. Nothing high, nothing low, nothing in, nothing out. Tough situation. From here, it's what it looks like. Could be wrong. From down there, looks like some of the pitches these boys are making are good. Not getting them, but that's baseball. Vikings lead 9-0 now. Fouls that one off. One count, 2 outs. Inside. 2-1. High fly ball, center field. Tanner's underneath it. Makes the catch for out number 3 to wrap up the top of the third. The Vikings put some more on the board here. Hawks got to get it together. Get the bats going consistently. Piece together some hits. Get some runs. As we head to the bottom of the third, they're down 9-0 to the Vikings. We got
Brandon
Musak.
Musak.
What's his number? 20? All right, folks, here we go. Bottom of the third, leading it off for the Hawks, number 20, Brandon Musak, 6'1", 180, infielder, redshirt freshman, transfer from Abraham Baldwin. High fly ball out to center. You got a guy underneath it. He makes the catch for out number 1 to start off the bottom of the third. Hawks are making some contact, just nothing's falling. Not piecing together hits, base running. Got to get it figured out. Consistently aggressive across the board. At the plate. Batting for the Hawks right now, number 23, Travis Stroud II, 6'2", 200. He's our catcher right now. He's a sophomore out of Indian Hills. Fouls that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and miss, 1 and 2. Up and out a little. 2-2. Two, 1 out. Looking for some base runners. Inside, 3-2. That pitch is inside. Stroud is going to draw a walk. Give us our first base runner here in the bottom of the third. And that's going to take us back to the top. Number 14, center fielder, Tanner Langley. Tanner's the 6'1", 190 outfielder, sophomore, transfer from Georgia Southern. Stroud at first. High fly ball. That's deep to the left center gap. Outfielders are giving chase. Looks like one of them, he is going to get there. The left fielder gets there to make the catch for out number 2. Stroud is going to remain at first. He was gaining ground. Saw that they made the catch. Thought that one might have had a chance. Got to the warning track. All right. All right. Hitting now for the Hawks, number 3, Braxton Brady out of Chiefland. He's hitting for our right fielder, number 1, Trey Jones. It's cold out there, damn. All right, we got 2 outs. Runner on first for the Hawks here, bottom of the third. Down 9-0, looking for some life. High, line drive, to right. That's off the wall. Stroud is rounding third. Rounding third. He's going to score. That'll be an RBI double for Braxton Brady. First sign of light we've seen from a bat. Hawks are on the board. Down 9-1 now. And that's going to bring up number 10, Nate Thomas, 6'3", 210. Freshman from Mount Vernon Presbyterian. Nate plays a little bit of infield, a little bit of outfield, a little bit of third. Hard hit ball towards center. Center fielder looks like he might be there to make the catch for out number 3. That'll wrap up the bottom of the third. The Hawks get one back, down 9-1 as we head to the fourth. All right, getting back to it, top of the fourth. New pitcher for the Hawks, number 30, Skylar Kokoschka, 6 foot, 185 righty, freshman from St. Augustine, Florida, making his collegiate debut. Skylar's got some good stuff. When he is on, he is good. He's coming in. Hawks down 9-1. Here in the top of the fourth. That first pitch is a little bit wide for ball 1. Number 15, Brody Dalton at the plate for the Vikings. Good looking pitch. Fouled that one off. 1-1. Nice pitch. Inside on his hands. Got him swinging and missing. 1-2. That one slipped. That one slipped. 2-2. Great pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 1. Kokoschka with his first collegiate strikeout. And that's going to bring up number 11, Yana Kindo for the Vikings. A little high in the zone, ball 1. Nice pitch, outside corner, called strike. 1-1. Nice, jammed him, ground ball over to third, fielded by Nate. The throw to first in time for out number 2. Right. 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Nice pitch. Outside corner on the lefty. Strike 1. Number 33, Jonathan Davila at the plate. Back outside. That one a little too far out. Ball 1. I like the spot, though. See if you can get him chase out there. Nice swing and miss. 1-2. Little high in the zone. 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. Great pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, out 3. Very efficient outing, 13 pitch inning, 3 up, 3 down for Kokoschka in his collegiate debut. Looking good out there, mentally, physically, great outing. Yes, I'm proud of him. I coached him in high school. It's good to see these boys get out here and get after it. All right, that wraps up the middle of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th. We are looking for bats and base runners. Let's go. Hawks down 9-1. All right, here we go. Bottom of the fourth coming up here. Hawks down 9-1. Leading it off, number 2, Bryce Marchman. Wait on the umpire here to get set up. The boys are ready to go. First pitch, start the bottom half of the fourth. Outside and gets away from the catcher. Ball 1. And the temperature is crashing here, it feels like. That pitch called a strike way outside. 1-1. All right, looks like the pitch comm on the catcher battery might have went dead. They're doing a quick swap on that for the Vikings catcher. All right, we got a 1-1 count on Marchman, no outs. He's the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the fourth. Cale Brandon, number 20, still on the mound for the Vikings. High fly ball right side. That's going to go foul. One-two count on Bryce. Line drive over to the left. Left fielder's going to grab it out of the air for out number 1. And that's going to bring up number 16, our first baseman, Steven Taveras. One out, nobody on. Man, I do not like that location. That looks way out there. Called strike 1. Fly ball to right center. Center fielder is not going to get there. And that's actually going to carry over the fence. Home run. Steven Taveras. Man, that thing looked like it was still climbing. I thought it was going to die. That thing went right over the fence for a solo home run. Taveras gets us one back. 9-2 now. Great shot. That was some straight power right there. To get muscled that one over the right center fence. Just straight muscled it over. Good lick. All right, Hawks down 9-2 now. And that's going to bring up number 11, Cooper Kiker. Pinch hitting. That pitch is high in the zone, ball 1. Ooh, that one almost hit him. Ball 2, 2-0. Nope, that is not a strike. Called strike, 2-1. Is that one way out there, or is it close enough?
Right here, but this looks low.
Yeah, that one's not a strike, boys. We got to make the adjustment, though. If he's going to call those strikes, we got to get up on the plate and go hit those damn things. 2-2 count to Kiker. Fouls that one off, stays alive.
That's literally what happened.
2-2 count, 1 out. Fly ball right side. Caught by the right fielder for out number 2. All right, with 2 outs, that's going to bring up number 6, Diego Gonzalez. from Tallulah Falls.
Good Lord, it feels like it's getting cold.
All right, with 2 outs, Diego's at the plate. That pitch is outside. 1-0. Line drive to left center. Outfielders giving chase. They're not going to get there. That's going to fall for a base hit. He's got to get on his horse to get to second, and he does in time. That's a double for Diego. 2-out double. In the immortal words of Coach Kevin Hayes, 2-out hits win games. We got a long ways to go in this one. Need a lot of hits, a lot of base runners. All right, is that Brandon at the plate? Number 20. Yep, Brandon's back up at the plate now with 2 outs for the Hawks. Number 20, Brandon Music. Transfer from Abraham Baldwin. First pitch in and up. Ball 1. 1-0, 2 outs. Diego at second. He's calling it. We got to make the adjustment. Go get it. Outside called strike. And that is a 1-1 count. 1-1 count. 1-1, 2 outs. Runner at second. Swing and a miss or a foul tip. 1-2. No, come on. Man, that's scary. That one's outside that time. 2-2. If he's giving me that outside, I'm just pounding that every time. There he goes. Goes back outside a little too far. Bounces in the dirt. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Call strike 3, out 3, outside corner. Man, it's tough to lay off of that when it's not a strike, but he's been calling it. We just got to get up on the plate and go get that. That wraps up the 4th. Hawks still down 9-2. All right, getting back to it. Top of the fifth. Hawks down 9-2. Kokoska still on the mound for the Hawks. Had a very efficient inning last inning. Gonna run him back out there, get him some more pitches. First pitch in there called strike one.
Come on.
Nice called strike two. Number 5, Roydan Perez at the plate for the Vikings. 0-2 count on the leadoff hitter here in the top of the fifth. Come on, we got to get that call too, man. That's dog shit. Let's go. 1 ball, 2 count. That one gets away there. 2-2. Two count, fouls that one off. Count stays 2-2. Fouls that one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss that gets away from the catcher. He's going to have to throw down to first on the drop strike 3. Not going to work out. He'll be safe at first. We can't be giving away outs. All right, that'll go as a strikeout for Skyler. Safe at first on the drop strike 3. Come on, man. We have got to get that same call they've gotten 1,000 times already. All right, that is deep to left. I'm seeing the backs of our outfielders. That's off the wall. That'll be a double. That'll leave runners at second and third with no outs. And that's going to bring up number 6, Maurice Days for the Vikings with runners at second and third and no outs. A little bit outside, ball 1. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Little up, little out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside, 3-1. Good pitch. 3-2, full count. Need some juice here. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out number 1. Great pitch. Got a little movement on it. Got him chasing outside there for the strikeout. All right, 1 out now for the Vikings. They've got runners at second and third. That's going to bring up number 27, Noah Sema. Inside, ball 1. Great pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. Yes, sir. 1-2. Yes, sir. Let's go. Called strike 3, out 2. Great pitch inside corner. All right, for the Vikings, that's going to bring up number 2, Connor Guy. 2 outs, runners second and third. A little bit up in the zone, ball 1. Foul ball, left side, that's out of play. 1-1. Fouls that one off. 1-2. 1-2, 2 outs. Runners second and third. Look for a big pitch here. Wrap up this inning. Get out of this. Jams him. Line drive. Snagged out of the air by Nate Thomas at third for out number 3. And that wraps up the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom. Hawks down 9-2. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th. Leading it off for the Hawks, number 23, catcher Travis Stroud. And the catcher from the Vikings is having another issue with his pitch comm. going over to the dugout and have it take a look at it. When you play a doubleheader, you got to have extra batteries. Yep. True story.
Don't you be sassing me on live TV, woman.
My wife's in the booth giving me a hard time because she's cold, can't sit in the bleachers. But anyway, here we go. Getting back at it. Stroud with a foul ball down the first base side. Strike one, 0-1. Caught that inside corner, called strike 0-2. Number 20, Kel Brandon, still on the mound for the Viking. He's only at about 56 pitches, which is nothing through 4. Complete into the 5th. That one's going to go out towards center. Oh, basket catch. Low glove catch by the center fielder for out number 1. All right, now batting for the Hawks, number 8, LaDorian Jordan, 5'10", 165 outfielder. He's a sophomore transfer from Shorter College. He's going to come to bat with nobody on and 1 out. First pitch in there, called strike. Whew. That's been a strike 8 times before. I'm glad it wasn't that time. 1-1. Oh, that hits him on the head. He's okay. That's what helmets are for. So Jordan's going to take first on a hit by pitch. Coming up to the plate now, number 3, Braxton Brady. Runner on first for the Hawks, 1 out. Inside corner called strike 1. A little bit outside. 1-1. That's in and down. 2-1. Old Jordan over there. First got a little jerky. I thought he might have been thinking about taking off. He's got some speed. Pitcher's checking him. Not running. Outside. 3-1. 3-1 to Braxton. Fouls that one off. 3-2. Full count. 3-2, 1 out. Runner at first for the Hawks. How do they have... Somebody's got to get Game Changer dialed in down there. We got Tanner at first. Jordan takes off. He's going to steal second. Actually, that is a walk, so that is not a steal. Braxton draws a walk. And that's going to bring up number 10, Nate Thomas, third baseman. He'll enter the box with 1 out with runners first and second. And we got a timeout from the Vikings coach as he goes out to talk to his pitcher. And we'll take a quick break. Be right back with you. All right, getting back at it. No pitching change. Vikings pitchers is about 67 pitches right now. All right, Nate Thomas at the plate, number 10, with the 1 out. We got runners first and second for the Hawks. Trying to get some runs back. Down 9-2 in the bottom of the 5th. Ooh, that was a good-looking breaking ball that they did not call for a strike. 1-0 to Nate. Fouls that one off. 1-1. One count, 1 out. Called that outside corner. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out 2. That one tailed off to the opposite batter's box. And that's going to bring up the left fielder, number 2, Bryce Marchman. Two outs, runners first and second for the Hawks. Marchman at the plate. First pitch, swing and miss. Strike 1. Fouls that one off. 0-2. All right, got a battle here. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Outside. 1-2. One, two, 2 outs. High fly ball. That's over the right side. Is going to get out of play. First baseman giving chase. He's going to catch it at the fence for out number 3. Good defensive effort over there by the first baseman for the Vikings. That'll wrap up the 5th. We head to the 6th. Hawks down 9-2. All right, here we go. Top of the sixth. New pitcher for the Hawks, number 31, Tucker Woody. 5'9", 175, lefty, freshman out of Chattooga. He's going to toe the rubber here. Top of the sixth inning, down 9-2. First pitch in play. High fly ball. Center fielder underneath it. That's Jordan out there. Makes the catch for out number 1. The first batter was number 42, Ira Jeffries Harris. And that's going to bring up number 15, Brody Dalton. One out. Nice pitch. Strike one. What's his best pitch? That one's a little high, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. That one's foul, first base side. Count stays 1-2. One-two count, 1 out. Fly ball, right field, giving chase. That's going to be caught. Nice hustle. That's Braxton over there getting after it. Two outs here, top of the sixth. Coming up for the Vikings, number 11, Jan Okindo. Fouls that one off first base side. Strike one. 0-1. 2 outs. Nobody on. Ground ball in play, snagged by the shortstop. The throw over to first in time for out number 3. That wraps up the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom. Hawks down 9-2. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 6th. 9-2, Hawks down. Leading it off, number 16, Steven Tavares. First baseman. New pitcher for the Vikings, number 9, Griffin Howell. Ground ball in play left side. Fielded by the third baseman. The throw over in time for out number 1. And that's going to bring up number 11, Cooper Kiker for the Hawks with 1 out here. Bottom of the 6th. And they've got Danny Grant in there. That pitch is up high. Ball 1. Come on, dude. Fix the freaking game changer. That's horseshit. Nope. Outside. Called a strike. You can't even go get that thing. 1-1. 1 out. That one maybe came back in. 1-2. 1-2, 1 out. Way out. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out 2. All right, with 2 outs, that's going to bring up number 6, Diego Gonzalez, shortstop. Pitch is low. Ball 1. Hard ground ball over to short. Fielded. The throw in time. 4 out, number 3. That wraps up the 6th. We head to the 7th. Hawks down 9. All right, top of the 7th. Hawks down 9-2. New pitcher for the Hawks coming in, number 29, Chris Gant. 6'3", 200-pounder righty sophomore from an Atlantic Coast High School in Jacksonville, Florida. And at the plate for the Vikings, number 33, Jonathan Davila. Nice pitch, strike one. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Fouls that one off. Count stays 1-2. That's going to be inside. 2-2. Just a little, just missing inside. That's going to run it full, 3-2. Fouls that one off. Count stays 3-2. Just misses, low in the zone, ball 4. Davila draws a leadoff walk for the Vikings. It's going to bring up number 5, Roydan Perez. With a runner on first, no outs. Man, I like that pitch. Must be missing. Not by much. Ball 1. High fly ball, right side. Outfielders are giving chase. Jordan calls off the right fielder, makes the catch. For out number 1. Runner stays at first for the Vikings. All right, once again, it's got number 13 on the jersey, 3 in Game Changer. It says his name is Isaac Ancinelli. Runner at first, 1 out for the Vikings. First pitch outside, ball 1. Fouls that one off. 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, off the second base bag. What a crappy hop. Not much you can do about that. That's going to be scored as a base hit, and that's going to leave runners at first and third for the Vikings with 1 out. Had 2 fielders there ready to make a throw, make a play, and it hits the bag and takes a crappy hop to the outfield. Good job of Jordan crashing in from center field, backing up the infielders. Hold that runner at third. All right, we're first and third, 1 out. Number 6, Maurice Days at the plate. Outside corner, called strike, 1-1. It's a little low. 2-1. 1 out. Runners first and third. A little up in the zone. 3-1. Foul ball. Full count. 3-2. Foul ball down the first base side, outfield. Nice job by Braxton over there to catch that. Caught it in foul territory. Runners at third are going to tag from first to second. Two schools of thought there. Catch it, make the out, or let it drop foul so they can't tag and score from third. Right here, we just need to get some outs, so made the catch. It's going to be 2 outs now. Runner on second for the Vikings. Pitch is down in the zone, ball 1. High fly, deep to left. You're just going to watch that one. Tail over the fence. Big home run, number 27, Noah Sema for the Vikings. Big hit. Vikings lead now. 12-2. 2 outs here. First pitch to number 21, Aiden Ellickson, a little low in his zone, ball 1. Hard line drive to right field. That's going to get through for a base hit. Two outs. Runner on first for the Vikings. That one gets away from the catcher. That's going over toward the dugout. The runner's going to advance to second. All right, runner at second now. Got a 1-0 count on the hitter, 42, Ira Jeffries Harris. Inside corner and down, called strike. 1-1. That's outside, 2-1. Foul ball. 2-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That gets away from the catcher. It's going to be a drop strike 3. He's going to run down the first safely. So all runners will be safe and advance. That's going to leave just 2 outs here with runners at first and third for the Vikings. Number 15 at the plate, Brody Dalton. First pitch, swing and miss. 0-1. Fouls that one off 0-2. Check swing. Yes, he did. Strike 3. That'll be a drop strike 3. That runner's going to advance safely to first. First pitch to Juan Oquendo. He drops over into right field for a hit. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. Little flingle, right side. Tough to defend against. In between the second baseman and the right fielder in a no man's land. Not hard enough to get deep. Not soft enough for the second baseman to get there. All right, this is going to bring up number 33, Jonathan Davila for the Vikings. Runners first and third with 2 outs. Hawks desperate to get this third out here. High fly ball, left side. Nate gives chase, and then it goes out of play. He threw the ball away while it was in play. He threw the ball away while it was in play. Game. All right. Oquendo is going to steal second on that pitch. We are 1-2 with 2 outs, right? 1-2, 2 outs. Check swing. Did he go? Umpire checks. He says no. That's a ball. That's going to be 2-2 with 2 outs. High fly ball, center field. Jordan running back, giving chase. Gets under it. Makes the catch at the warning track for out number 3 to stop the bleeding. That wraps up the top of the 7th. Hawks down 14-2 to the Vikings. They've got 3 outs to get something done. All right, here we go. Hawks got a lot of work to do. They got 3 outs to get at least 12 back. Bottom of the 7th here, leading it off, number 20, Brandon Music. First pitch is outside for ball 1. New pitcher, number 25, Riley Six for the Vikings. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He snags it. 4 out, number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. That's going to bring up the catcher, number 23, Travis Stroud the second. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball towards second. Snap. Oh, second baseman can't come up with it. He throws it under the first baseman, so Stroud's going to be safe at first. He kind of comes up grabbing at his right hammy. I hope he's good. Coach Bailey over there calls timeout. See if we're going to pinch run. And we are for Stroud. He is grabbing at that right hammy. He's walking okay with a little bit of a limp. All right, at the plate now, number 8, LaDorian Jordan. Been holding it down out there at center field. We got 1 out, runner on first for the Hawks, bottom of the 7th. Ooh, yes, he did. Check swing, tried to stop it. 0-2. Check swing, bell out. Nothing he could do. 0-2 count, 1 out. Called strike 3. I think the catcher was set up outside and the pitch came down the middle. And that's going to bring up number 3, Braxton Brady, playing right field. 2 outs here. A runner at first for the Hawks. Line drive over to the left. The left fielder is there to make the catch for out number 3. And that is going to do it. Tough day for the Hawks here in Douglas. Drop 2 to St. John's River. The Vikings. We're going to see them again right now, Sunday, down in Palatka. Tough day for the Hawks. Appreciate you dialing in.